Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You already know it's another Surfing Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you the surfers for pulling up. We about to get right into it. Alright, man. We just got some breaking news in by way of ZipWitTheDrip, which is really by way of Supreme himself. Alright, Mr. McGriff. Alright, so apparently there was a documentary that was released called The Supreme Truth. It was released, I believe it said the 15th, which would be yesterday. So in this documentary, it's supposed to basically break down things that the public don't know in relation to Supreme's case, and there's probably some other things in it. But I just know this segment that I'm be playing next is a part that's going to be speaking about some things that is not known to the broad audience. But the crazy thing is, this topic right here, ZipWitTheDrip, I'm giving him the credit for it, is the first person I heard even talk about it. Was a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the proof. Y'all see it right there. I covered it. You know what I'm saying? I got like 100 and something views on it to this day. Scun, but it's all good. It's like one of my first videos I dropped. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, still trying to figure things out and all that. You know what I mean? Fresh face on the scene. But it sparked up a little bit of something. Whack 100 got involved. Then it blah. Then it went quiet. Well, it's not quiet anymore. All right. So now I got a couple of clips, and who I'm speaking about, I don't even know. I even said, I think I did say it, but I'm going so fast right now. You feel me? Like you, because I ain't gonna, it was crazy. I was not expecting this shit. So if I didn't say, I'm talking about Bimmy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Bimmy, which is Waka Flocka's uncle, which is Deb's brother. Miss Deb, you know what I'm saying? That's her brother. You feel me? Talking about him. So I have a couple of clips and some posts and everything in relation to this whole situation. All right, so we're gonna start with this first clip, which is credited to ZipWitTheDrip, and that's going to be him playing the segment out of this documentary. You know what I mean? That's going to basically be Supreme himself naming Bimmy as a CI for like 40 years.
I've been waiting for this day for a very long time now, you heard? Yeah, because me, ZipWitTheDrip, I'm the first one to get on the internet and tell y'all that Bimmy was a confidential informant, you heard? I'm the first one to do that. I'm the first one to tell y'all that Bimmy was a confidential informant. You know what y'all did? A lot of y'all didn't take my word for it. A lot of y'all didn't take my word for it. I've been waiting for this day to come, you heard? Because today is October 15th, 2025. And if you go to Supreme nephew, Gerald Prince Miller, the one that just gave back all that time and came home, if you go to his page, you will see that they was releasing a documentary today called The Supreme Truth. Yeah, it costs a couple dollars. You ain't gonna be able to watch it for free. They want a couple dollars. So if I was you, I would go spend your money for it, you heard? I spent my money on it just to get this part right here. Just to get this part right here.
You know, he goes away on conspiracy charges. He had been arrested and prosecuted based on a search of a premises that he was in.
These were dirty cops. who were working with a dirty, lying CI. Sergeant Foster and Myron Cherry both lied under oath just to try to arrest me. James Bimmy Antney has been a CI for over 40 years. Bimmy is the CI they described in this search warrant affidavit and lies that 2 people were kidnapped and beaten in near death. It was a lie.
Hold up. I'm gonna play that again because maybe y'all don't understand what's going on right now. If you go to Gerald Prince Miller page right now, they said it was a documentary dropping on October 15th, 2025. I spent my money on that. And look what I found, y'all.
And, he goes away on conspiracy charges. He had been arrested and prosecuted based on a search of a premises that he was in.
These were dirty cops who were working with a dirty, lying CI. Sergeant Foster and Myron Cherry both lied under oath just to try to arrest me. James Bimmy Antney has been a CI for over 40 years. Bimmy is the CI they described in this search warrant affidavit and lies that 2 people were kidnapped and beaten in near death. It was a lie. When they did the search, no evidence of a kidnapping existed. This is what informants do. They lie. And the police and prosecutors don't care. They just want to win no matter what.
Ultimately, they threw out the search, but now the federal...
I remember when I first got on the internet and I said, Bimmy been a snitch since 1995. I remember when one of them old niggas from the Supreme Team called me on the phone like, I love what you doing out here, but you wrong, nigga. I said, I'm wrong? He said, yeah, you said he been a rat since 95. He ain't been no rat since 95. He been a rat since 85. And that's what Preem talking about. That's that case that Preem caught. He blew trial. He got a 9 to life for that.
Ooh-wee. Boy, this shit looking ugly. You looking, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit around here, you feel me? You done stepped in it. That's what it's seeming like right now. But, of course, you know what I mean? Bimmy, he decided to respond. You know what I mean? And this was actually brought to me by way of Zip with the Drip as well. You feel me? But yeah, he responded with another video. So it's not him saying it, but he posted another video to his story, and it's basically y'all gonna see. So we're gonna go ahead and play this.
We're gonna get into the response that Bimmy put up in regards to what Supreme said about him. Yeah, Supreme said he'd been a confidential informant for 40 years, and Bimmy responded to that. Listen what he said.
I ain't sitting here and relate to you niggas talking about that jail. Nigga, I done did 40 years in the free world. Beat me.
That's hard.
Yeah, beat me. All that, y'all say, I'm like, nigga, it's way harder to do this free world time.
That's
yeah, you niggas got 3 hot cots and nah, worry about these bills. Nigga, when mama died, this and that. Nah, man, do that free world time. Talk to me about that free world.
Ain't that something though?
Yeah, everybody glorified the jail. I'm like, do that. Niggas ain't even been able to do that much time in free world. I'm him.
That's hard.
And the echo out that shit, the echo out what he's saying is so true, cause on my mama, I done seen niggas who literally got granted parole and denied it.
I think this nigga's lying.
Wow.
Niggas didn't want to come home, bro.
I
didn't want to deal with that free world.
You look at me, you looking at responsibility, testimonies, hurdles, all that. You hear me?
That's right.
Yeah, no, man.
That's the cold part about it.
I done did everything under the sun. It's happened. A lot of niggas up under, a lot of them niggas is locked up. Man, they can't say that.
All right, so that was Bimmy's response. You heard he posted that on his stories, as you can see. And for a nigga to say he been out here 40 years, like he was ripping and running and he ain't never go to jail, nigga, you might be a confidential informant too.
What y'all think about that shit, huh? Yeah. But hold up. So besides that, what's messing with Bimmy commented under a post that was about the documentary, which is called The Supreme Truth, you feel me? Which was about that, and Bimmy made a post which Whack 100 actually replied to. Alright, so Bimmy commented under the Supreme Truth cover art post. I'm assuming this was Instagram or something, but he commented underneath saying, Please go out and support this doc. I am so happy I can help get your money, my nigga. Free the real. Then he put 2 100 emojis. Then he said in all capital, oh, one more thing. Show the paperwork with, multiple question marks afterwards. So then under that, Whack 100, he made a comment and he tagged Bimmy in it saying, about time you responded. You can't be no man's punching bag. I have the work. I don't see you there. I think he's going off of what and who he knew was there. But I'm wondering why it took 40 years to say this. Alright, so now Zip with the Drip, he basically gonna break down for y'all his reasoning why he feel like it may have took the 40 years that Whack 100 was expressing, you know what I'm saying, in his reply. So we're gonna go ahead and play this clip, and after this clip, we'll be back to this.
2 years ago, when I first said Bimmy was a rat, homeboy that's in the car with Bimmy, Preem, and Black Just, the nigga Green Out Bone, he called my phone and said, yo, you wrong. You say he been a rat for 30 years, he been a rat for 40 years. That's what the nigga told me 2 years ago. So this ain't new. See, y'all niggas is internet niggas. Y'all niggas is not really street niggas. In Queens, we been hearing that Bimmy was no good. Because niggas ain't been on the internet saying it, don't mean niggas took 40 years to say it. Don't mean niggas took 40 years to say it. What it mean is it took Prince damn near 40 years to get home. Yeah, the whole time, one of them was in jail. The whole time, one of them was in jail. Niggas is fighting for their freedom. But see, now, Preem might have realized I brought my nephew outside. I'm the reason he got into this mess. Now that he's home, the cat's out the bag. This is the supreme truth. We gonna live with whatever happens now, because when Prince is in jail with 6, 7 life sentences, niggas can't be on the internet talking about niggas is rats. He's a rat, he's a snitch, blah, blah. Niggas is trying to get home. Niggas is trying to get home. Niggas in Queens knew Bimmy wasn't no good. We don't care what you niggas on the internet think. Niggas is trying to get home, but now that he home, the gloves is off. Yeah, we not dealing with you with no delicate gloves on no more, nigga. No, rough hands. Rough hands. Listen, this dude is a confidential informant, but y'all niggas be on the internet harboring the rats. That's what y'all do. Y'all get on the internet and try to harbor the rats.
Alright, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the surfers. What y'all think? Because like I said, I covered this, right? And it was some paperwork that Zip with the Drip definitely had access to or whatever. And it was a guy that was referred to as a CI that was going by code name Music. Alright. So this was what was presented. That was basically like the back of the claim that Bimmy been a chatterbox. You know what I'm saying? He been a nigga that just like to smack them joints, you feel me? Like running off, you feel me? Like he's a motor, his shit don't stop moving, you feel me? Like you just turn it on, it's going. Like he is wilding, right? So of course people had their doubts and everything. And me, even in my old video, you know what I'm saying, when I first covered this joint, still the same way to this day. No bias, you feel me? But it was looking crazy, right? So now fast forward, this comes out, Supreme say what he say, you know what I'm saying, which happened to be 40 years. When Blink just now, Bimmy, he dropped his not his response like out of his own mouth, but in a story which happened to be talking about dude being free for 40 years, which was some bullshit. Like whoever them niggas was, I do recognize that Boss Talk. I believe that's what it said. I recognize that channel. You know what I'm saying? I've probably seen like one or two Boss Talk interviews, but I don't know who them niggas was, right? But they are bugging. One nigga talking about, yo, I know a dude that got parole and denied it. Now, it might be some truth to that, because there's really some dudes like that's in these systems that's really like scared of the free world, you feel me? But that's like rare, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga rather take their chance, go outside, and whatever happens, Captain. You know what I'm saying? They end up back in it, but they ain't about to just not try. So I don't know how truthful it is what he said, whether he knows somebody or whether he just know there's people that say that he decided to pump fake it the same way I know there's people that do be like so institutionalized that they're scared of freedom. You know what I mean? I know that too. But I'm about to sit here and lie to y'all and say like I know that person personally. Nah, I just heard a story. I watched interviews, heard other niggas say or that, you know what I mean? But I don't know no nigga that ever denied the parole that he made parole and denied. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 for y'all. I'm sorry. So that right there was that whole set piece right there. I don't know why Bimmy posted that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, Bimmy been seeming a little guilty even since I first covered it and he was doing his little responses, you know what I'm saying? Trying to basically combat that. I remember he went on Mav Hoffa, was talking about it and everything. And it's like, I wasn't truly convinced of what he was saying, but once again, I couldn't condemn him because music is not saying that it's you know, you feel me? But Supreme clearly just said like his full name and everything. Now I mean, saying for 40 years that he do his reply with that video, and then he got a post underneath the cover art for the documentary. You know what I'm saying what he's saying, making sure he put where that paperwork. Now I mean, now I don't know if you're a CI, if they would have paperwork that have like your name saying this, like how they got the shit that say music. You feel me? Like, do they have a version of that would take the music out and actually got his name in it? But they only could, like, I don't think it worked like that when you're a CI. I believe they use code names for you. You know what I'm saying? They might have their own personal file that just let it be known you are their CI. But that's filed a freaking way somewhere. But the actual paperwork breaking down everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know if they would be able to just drop that. You know what I'm saying? So unless they could get the actual files, you know what I mean, that got his name attached as to that code name where they could say that, of course you could easily be like, where the paperwork, or you know it ain't gonna be no paperwork, it's gonna have your name on it because you're a CI. That would kind of like defeat the purpose, right? So Whack 100, he jumps in. And like I said, he jumped in last time, a year ago. So he is keeping the same energy, I must say that. You feel me? But if the name is basically like how I said, is a code name for a CI, Whack 100 saying he got the paperwork and he don't see his name anywhere. He said that a year ago too. Your name, man. So he's saying the same thing over again. This is all the same thing happening. The only difference is we have Supreme himself saying you're a CI. Now I don't know how Supreme know he's a CI. You feel me? Maybe they do have to tell them who a CI is. I don't know how. I don't think they even tell them. You know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not too familiar with how the whole CI thing worked and how you would know for sure this person is a CI. But apparently, according to Zip, this has been the thing that's been going around in Queens especially for years, to the point that another member of the Supreme team corrected him and told him like, nah, it ain't been since 94. You know what I'm saying? Or 95, whatever. You feel me? Since the it's been like 40 years. So the fact that it's a 40, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's saying the 40 years, and then Supreme happened to say the 40, and then he happened to drop this response in the story with a guy speaking about 40 years, like it was like basically trying to justify, like and soften the blow. Like, okay, like I was free for 40 years, and it ain't easy as it is being locked up for 40 years because I got to worry about bills, my nigga. You hold up, time out, because I've been incarcerated. Not for no 40 years, but nigga, I can tell you right now, I would prefer to take my chances out here than to be stuck in there behind a freaking metal door. You know what I'm saying? Being told what to do every moment. You're being told what to do, being regular. Like, what? You get 3 hot meals. My nigga, like 3 hot meals that's worth what? That's why you still gotta spend money on what? commissary, nigga. If they fool with all that, you think they have a commissary? Come on, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Do you think niggas would be getting bags of commissary food besides hygiene and stuff like that if they food was that bragging? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like jail is not known to have popping meals. You feel me? Like, you better hope on chicken day, you feel me, you get in where you're fitting. You know what I'm saying? You better hope on like pancake for breakfast day, you know what I'm saying, you get in where you fitting. But a lot of times, anything outside of those two meals, which is like mostly Sunday meals, you know what I'm saying? The Sunday breakfast and dinner usually be fire compared to the other days. It's like, come on, my nigga, like, nobody want to hear that. Like, that's why I'm like, this is foolish for real. And it's not helping the argument, all right? It's not helping the argument. And Zip broke down why it may have took 40 years, which makes sense. Prince was locked up for 40 years. For 40 years. Came home. Supreme got 6 life sentences. Like, the chances of him coming home for real is slim to none. You feel me? So, just like he said, he probably on some shit like, I got my nephew into this. He's out now. You feel me? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm about to just expose it all, and you know what I mean? Let the fire burn however that shit gonna burn. And that kind of makes sense to me. You feel me? But y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. So of course I seen it. I'm like, oh, I gotta get on this. You feel me? I gotta get on this move. You feel me? Because I covered it when it was first brought to light. You know what I mean? So, and hey, go check out that old video. You feel me? That just got like 100 and something views. But hey, it's all good. You know what I mean? My very first video got less than 20, if I ain't mistaken. You feel me? So it's all good. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna stay up so people can see the growth, the ups, downs, all that. You know what I mean? Anyway, though, this is bad work. Shit crazy. You know what I mean? Like, everybody being exposed for biting that cheese. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta just stay out the way. You feel me? Watch everything around you. Watch everything in your circle. And just know every smiling face ain't happy to see you. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, you already know it's ATM Wavvy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You know I appreciate it every single time. And of course, I appreciate y'all hit that like, hit that comment section, hit that sub, and holla at the blood. Join the Surfer Nation. We always waiting. Hit that hype me up. You know what I'm talking about? Hype up the channel. I appreciate that too. And of course, hit the notification bells when I drop something that's going yell. And you know, it's last but not least, always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit.
Wavvy. But if the boy tall slick, I'm